Hi, this is Sieg, and I'm here today with Mike Klingler. And I just wanted to bring everyone up to speed. The reason why Mike and I are here together today is that I released my new report called The Attraction Marketer's Manifesto just in the last few days here. And we've got an incredible amount of response from that. And so again, that report will help explain more about why Mike and I are here today, and will also make it much more clear as we have our conversation today. So Mike, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Ann.
Yep, absolutely. And I also want to thank everyone who's posted comments on our blog. We've gotten an incredible amount of activity so far. And the feedback on my new report, for those of you who have read it, has been absolutely overwhelming. And we've also gotten a ton of questions about Renegade Professional, our new training program that we've announced. And that's what we're going to be talking about here today. Is I wanted to find out a little bit more about why Mike created Renegade Professional, what it's about, and what it's done for people. And for those of you who don't know Mike yet, I also want to give you a little bit of his background and why I think he's one of the most important people you can be listening to when it comes to building your business. And I've had the good pleasure of knowing Mike now for about a year and a half, since August of 2007. And I've been absolutely blown away by his marketing knowledge and experience. It's been quite fun.
Well, I could say the same about you. In fact, as you know, it was your book that kind of set this whole thing off, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, we had conversations after that. So,
lots of conversations.
Lots of conversations. So Mike is one of those guys who hasn't really been out in the open teaching marketing on a large scale until pretty recently. But he's been using the internet for a long time to build his businesses. In fact, you've been using the internet since 1996 to build your business. And I have to admit, that's long before I even knew what a search engine was.
Although not successfully in 96. That's when we started using it. I'd say 2002 is when it really started to get going for us. Right?
And then I'm going to tap into all the different marketing methodologies that you've used. You can help me out here.
You mean that we've tried over the years to teach our team and our organization?
It's quite a list.
It's quite a list.
As I recall, and feel free to jump in and just fill in the blanks, because I know it's quite a list. But I know you've done newspaper and magazine advertising.
Lots of newspaper, magazine advertising, fax blasting. Back in the olden days. Email marketing back in the olden days, not done properly by today's standards that we're talking about today. Social networking more recently. Back in 2002, online marketing, a massive campaign of online marketing, like a co-op, but again, not like we do today, not done optimally like we teach now. But yeah, we've done just about everything: cold calling leads, buying inexpensive leads, creating leads through television advertising that cost us a pretty penny. We've tried just about everything, of course, with friends and family. We even had a system at one time built around knocking on doors.
Oh, really? How creative.
We've tried the home meetings, the hotel meetings, plugging into industry coaches. I mean, we've spent a lot of money. 14 years I've been in the business. We spent a lot of money and time trying to help people be successful.
Yeah, you've been around the block.
Been around the block. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
A few times.
A few times, too many times.
Yeah, in the old model, we went as far as you can go with trying to make it successful before we stumbled into this new model, which has been just a huge difference, just night and day.
Pretty much covered all the bases, so to speak. Well, and I know you've also personally sponsored well over 500 people in
over
your
the years, well over 500. Yeah, absolutely.
And built an organization of, I think you had mentioned, 4,300 people in just 1 month.
Yeah, there was a time where we brought in over 4,300 people in a month. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Well, some success there.
Yeah, that was the online marketing that we started in 2002 that kicked that off.
Right, that's outstanding. And then also, I know you've personally used the internet to generate over $1.2 million worth of products and services.
Yeah, again, around that era when we first had success online, exactly, we had a huge success.
Right, and your current business is doing about $500,000 in revenue right now, which is very impressive. And as far as visitors to I know you've got a lot of different websites out there now. You got out there very quickly.
Yeah, I have a few blogs and one main website. And right now, last I checked, we're doing over 3,000, averaging over 3,000 people a day.
Okay.
Which, it's, over 90,000 a month. And, sometimes it'll be over that, but,
Right.
That's a conservative number.
And unique visitors.
Those are unique visitors.
Right.
Yeah, obviously much higher number if you counted the return visitors. But, yeah, over 3,000 a day.
And correct me if I'm wrong on this, but most of that is free traffic, as I understand.
99% of that is free traffic.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
What we're talking about
Who doesn't
today.
like free traffic? I mean,
Yeah, right.
that's really rare to say.
Yeah, very contrasting to what we did in 2002 with the internet, where we had been spending over 50 grand a month.
Yeah.
And I doubt we were getting that much traffic.
Yeah, wow, what a difference. So, and I think it's really because of that, it's the importance of what you've been able to accomplish, the importance of your ability to teach people and break things down in a way that people can understand. And I know for you and what you've been doing over the last year and a half really demonstrates that you have a true desire to help others become successful and a genuine interest to see them become financially independent.
It's what it's all about. It's what this whole industry is always. That's what drew me to network marketing in the first place, was having an opportunity to be successful but help other people be successful. I think that's the draw for a lot of people that are really committed to the business. Absolutely.
Yeah, and as I understand through that focus, it's all been on teaching them marketing for their own business so that they can actually be independent.
You mean now?
Correct.
Yeah,
now.
the shift, and it's been
Yes.
a phenomenal shift and a complete difference in results for the people that I now work with and teach. We're teaching them how to generate their own leads for free, and it just makes all the difference in the world.
It's very empowering,
and they're having fun, and they're making money, and it's nice to see.
Yeah, it's very gratifying.
Absolutely.
Well, and that's really why I wanted to introduce Mike to you, and also just to point out that's why Mike and I have decided to come together on this project.
Right.
As I mentioned, through the special report, to find out more about that there, but I think because of that desire to help people become financially independent is really why I want to connect you with everyone who's listening. So I know I have learned an incredible amount from you in the short period we've known each other, and every time we talk,
Likewise.
it gets to be pretty fun.
Yeah, it gets pretty fun. 4-hour, 8-hour conversations sometimes, talking about where the industry's going and how we can better facilitate that.
Exactly.
It's been exciting.
Yeah, definitely. So that's really, again, why I want to introduce Mike to you, and thank you so much for being here, Mike.
Thanks for having me again, Ad.